Welcome to AJB's first annual Academy Awards night. And don't everybody look just great tonight? Give yourselves a hand. Give your neighbor a hand. Awesome, awesome. At this time, I'm going to ask for our honorees to please come forth and have a seat at our tables that are up here. You are one. If you received a letter, please come and have a seat at the table. You are our honorees tonight. Let's give them a hand as they come. They've done an outstanding job. Excellent. You can sit right here. Teachers as well. Let's give them another hand. Thank you so much. At this time, we're going to have Mr. Lewis to come forward to do our Star Spangled Banner. And I would ask that everyone would stand to your feet, please.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Awesome job. Thank you, Mr. Lewis. Once again, we would like to welcome all families, all board of directors, NHA officials, and of course, AJB family, our staff and our family members. We welcome you. Give yourselves a hand on tonight. At this time, we're going to have our AJB band to present a song of celebration.
Good evening, everybody. I can't hear y'all. Good evening, everybody. Good evening. That's better. That's better. I want to thank everybody for coming out for the first inaugural AJB Academy Awards. It is a pleasure and an honor to welcome our mistress of ceremony tonight. She is dressed very elegantly, very beautiful woman both inside and out, with a humongous amount of spirit. And all the decorations and the red carpet and all the fancy foo-foo stuff you see around here is all due to your mistress of ceremony tonight. She makes it happen, just like that dress. Come on up here, Miss Victoria Shuttle.
Thank you, Principal Hill. Thank you. At this time, we're going to have our own Mr. Lewis to come back and render Amazing Grace. Just a little out of order.
All right. I'm a little dry-throated, so pray for me. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. Oh, I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. Oh, amazing grace. Oh, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. Oh, I once was lost. Oh, thank you, Lord, that now I'm found. Was blind, but now, thank you, Lord, thank you, Lord, I see.
All right to say glory after that. Thank you, Mr. Lewis. And we're not trying to get religious, but you know what? We have grace, extended grace, and extended mercy. And as you see, some of the honorees that's going to receive the awards, some of them have come a long way, and they made some changes and some turnarounds. So we are excited about grace and mercy that has been extended. Thank you. Again, let's give Mr. Lewis a hand. At this time, we're going to have Dean Davis to come up. She is going to award some students for Moral Focus Awards. And I'm going to ask Principal Hill to come forth as well, as he can hand the gifts, presentations to the students for our honorees. Dean Davis, welcome her.
Good evening, AJB families. I'm excited to have the opportunity to present the first award of the evening. And in my personal opinion, this is one of the most important. NHA found itself on moral focus. And the students that are receiving this award tonight show on a daily basis wisdom, respect, gratitude, self-control, perseverance, courage, encouragement, compassion, and integrity. Our student from the K through 2 section that has been honored with this award today is Miss Genevieve Jones. Our 3rd through 5th grade recipient is Miss Michelle Arnold.
Team Jackson. Team Jackson.
Our middle school recipient for the Moral Focus Award is Christian Sanchez Barnabas. And he's here. He didn't sit up here, but I know I saw him. Christian, there he is. He's in the band. Good job. Great job, guys.
Thank you. Let's give our scholars another hand, please. At this time, I'm going to ask Mrs. Miniger to come up, Mrs. Frencher, Mr. Van Wazil, if you will come up at this time. Miss Bray. We're going to start with Mrs. Miniger. She's going to give our Top Scholar Award K2.
Tonight we are awarding the K2 Top Scholar Award to Christian Garcia. He is not here tonight. What? Where is he? There he is! He is here! Okay. This is my Christian. From kindergarten to 2nd grade, Christian has always put forth his best effort. He is diligent and never rushes. He loves to be challenged and willing to go above and beyond. He not only leads others by example, but he is also willing to help those who struggle. Christian is an exemplary student, academically and behaviorally. Christian, keep reaching for the stars and excel in all your endeavors. I love you.
Good evening. I will be giving the award for the Top Scholar for 3-5. Our top scholar is Juan Trulio. Juan is also my student, and what I learned about Juan, he keeps me on my toes all the time. He is outstanding in his academics with his friends and also with more focus in class. Congratulations, love.
Good evening. Never mind. Good evening. I'm Mr. V. First off, I'd like to say how difficult this award probably must have been to choose from. I really believe that the future runs through Andrew J. Brown Academy, and with that, it puts my mind at ease for the success of our future generations to come. So be aware we have some great scholars throughout all of these hallways. I've known this student for about 4 years, the 4 years I've been here, and the one chosen for this award embodies all of the characteristics of an ideal student. She boasts more than a 3.0 GPA. She has grown both in math and reading NWA and ranks in the 86th and 89th percentile respectively for both. Beyond her academics, she is a role model, not only to her peers, but adults alike. She's the type of person that would have your back if you're getting bullied, but also sweet enough that I'd trust her to walk my grandma across the street. She's compassionate, she's kind, she's genuine, she's gracious, she's relentless in her pursuit of success, and one of my personal heroes. She's tangible proof that girls will rule the world. And it is such an honor to be graced with her presence every day. On behalf of the middle school team and Andrew J. Brown, I'd like to present the Top Scholar Award for middle school to Chantel Harris. Go show it off. You might speak that
Awesome, awesome. Mrs. Miniker, could you come back to the podium? Okay, Mrs. Miniker is going to award the honoree for Turnaround Award as well.
I just want to interject. These awards are very personal to the administration team and to all of the teachers and interventionists at this school. But these awards, these turnaround awards, is what we represent. It's what Andrew J. Brown and NHA schools are all about. When someone else says they can't, we say we can. Whenever someone else says I won't, we try to say I will. So these awards that these next youngsters are getting, it is very powerful and very special. So I just want you guys to know up front, we're very proud of the support that you have given these next award winners and the previous award winners as well. Ms. Miniker.
My first recipient is Josiah. As you know, school can be an adjustment for any student. Kindergarten is a time to grow and learn academically, behaviorally, and socially. Josiah struggled with adjusting to school routine and expectations. With love and support of all her teachers, interventionists, deans, and her family, Josiah is not only growing but blossoming into a hardworking, loving, and self-controlled young lady. She is more self-aware and willing to correct her actions and refocus her attention on doing the right thing. She is willing to ask for forgiveness and give forgiveness to others. She looks forward to each new school day. Her future is looking brighter and brighter because of the love of all of you. You that never gave up, held her accountable, and refocused her attention on learning. My Josiah, keep love up learning, keep shooting for the stars, and never give up. And remember that I love you.
Hi, I'm here to present the Turnaround Award for 3-5. I've known this student for about 4 years. Actually, I met her before she was a student here, so it makes it more special that I get to give this award to her. The student is Zaria Huff Lacey. Zaria, she had some challenges when she first got to the school, but she was able to turn it around. She's super creative. In fact, if this child does not become a writer, I don't know what else. She is lovable, and I am so happy to be her teacher.
Hold on 1 second. I know we haven't had some of our workers speak, but would you like to say something to the audience? I mean, I thought you would. Why don't you turn around and face up and say something to them?
Let's go this way. Let's come on this way. I want to see a pretty face. Go ahead. What would you like to say?
I love to talk to everybody, and I love the whole school.
At this time, we're going to have Mrs. Robinson to come to the podium to acknowledge the Turnaround Award student, 6th through 8th grade. Mrs. Robinson.
The turnaround student for 6 through 8 is a student that I've known for 2 years. Last year was his first year here, and he had a rocky time. He didn't want to be here, and it showed. But this year he has been more focused, more respectful to adults and to students, and he's just has his mind set to reach his goal. He said he wants to be a barber, owning his own barbershop, and he has proven that he's going to work hard in order to achieve that goal. The turnaround student for 6 through 8 is Devontae Hill.
There you go, champ.
Devontae, would you like to say something about that? Thank you.
Let's give them a round of applause. They deserve it. We can do better than that. Thank you. At this time, we're going to have Dean B. Barney to come up, Dean Spivey, Dean Perry, Principal Hill. Yeah, that's it for now. So they are going to give the awards You Make a Difference Award, Brown Bear Care Award, Community Achievement Award, and Support Staff Award. Received Dean B. Barney.
Good evening, everybody. How y'all doing tonight? You guys look so good. You're making me nervous up here. So this award really touches my heart. Don't do it. Don't do it. This person is truly an amazing person. I'm crying because she makes such a big impact on our students in our school, and I'm so thankful that she's here. She makes my job as a dean super easy. I have the privilege to present this award to a person that is most deserving. She exudes passion and clearly loves all of the students that we serve. She is frequently seen taking on students from other classrooms, encouraging them and pushing them to believe in themselves. She is committed to doing what's best for all students. Her attributes are not something that I had to coach her on. They're part of who she is. We appreciate her, and her students truly love her. She is making a difference in our kids' lives every day. Mrs. Jackson, please accept this award on the behalf of AJB for making a difference. I didn't mean to get emotional, but she's amazing.
Oh, you are terrible. You made me cry. Oh,
She's gonna say a few words.
So, all my kids know I'm a crybaby. Shout out to Team Jackson. So what's funny is because my husband, I told him in the car yesterday, I said, do I have to say a speech? Do I have to say something? He was like, yeah, just do what the celebrities do. Thank God, thank me, thank your mom. So I'm gonna thank God, because without him, you know we couldn't do anything. He is the Almighty. I'm gonna thank my husband because he makes so many sacrifices for me to be here. He doesn't complain about my late nights. He doesn't complain about me buying things for the kids. He doesn't do any of those things. He's supportive. I wanna thank my mom for listening to everything I have to tell her about these kids. My grandmother is here who, when I was in second grade, I said, I wanna be just like my mama. And I strive to be just like my mama. Because she's changing kids just like I change kids, and I do it because it's a passion and I feel like it's in my blood to do this, and I will never stop. And I want to thank Mr. Hill and Deanie Bordy and all my deans because you hold me down and I appreciate you. I'm not even gonna say it, bye. This one right here holds me down too, even though he's leaving us. Thank you, I appreciate it.
Good evening. I have the pleasure of presenting an award to a teacher who's made a difference in the lives of multiple children that have been in her class. She is welcomed, accepted, loved, nourished, and taught every student that enters her classroom. No matter what mistakes they make, every day is a new day. There are no grudges, and she does it lovingly every day. Each student knows that every day is a new day, and they know that she loves them and she cares for them. Please join me in honoring Mrs. Menninger with the You Make a Difference Award. And she is so humble. When I told her she was getting the award, she said, I'm just doing my job. But I told her she does more than just her job every day. Thank you.
I didn't prepare anything for me. I do want to thank you, and just like I told Dean Spivey, I don't do this alone. I have God with me in my classroom every single day, and if it wasn't for each and every one of you that helped me and work with me, we do this together, we do this as a team. I couldn't do it without each and every one of you, so I thank you.
Can you guys see me? Okay. So our next award is the Brown Bear High Care Award. The Brown Bear High Care Award is awarded to those staff members who go above and beyond to build positive relationships with students. This was a hard choice for me, for my teachers, because I feel like they're all very high care and they love kids in a special way, especially middle school. And y'all know if y'all got middle schoolers, it's a hot mess. Yeah. So not only does our next recipient build strong bonds with his students, but he also encourages them on the court, in their personal lives. Mr. V, what you do for kids is just amazing. So please recognize our next recipient of the Brown Bear High Care Award, Mr. Philip Van.
awards aren't my thing, but I appreciate it. Like Miss Mininger, like when I got this email, I was thinking like I'm just doing my job, and I feel like it takes the merit away from it. But when I think about it, it's not me who changes the lives of kids. I feel like it's the kids, it's the people in the building and their parents and their families and everybody I've met in this community in the last 4 years have made a difference in my life. So I want to thank you. Like, this is your award. This isn't me. So I appreciate all of you from the bottom of my heart. My wife is here. She's awesome. She knows same thing with Jackson, my late nights, my struggles, the stress. She's really cool. I don't know what else to say. Thanks, guys.
I have the honor to present an award for the New Teacher of the Year award. And if it's not difficult enough coming into a new school, then you switch into a different grade level. And this person did this all with grace and understanding. She makes a difference in the lives of her students every day. She's created an environment where every student in her classroom can learn. That honoree for New Teacher of the Year is Miss Vishnu Dama.
We're just going to have her say thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Well, thanks for that arousing speech, Ms. Dama. I love it. This next award, Support Staff of the Year. Barry, can you help me out, man? Thank you. I can see you too.
You can see the humbleness by our staff, and what I've learned by being around great people for this award winner, it's not the big things that matter. I used to be so focused on the big things, but this gentleman has showed me it's the little things that matter. It's the interpersonal relationships that you have. It is the ability to work with a child one-on-one with high needs. It's the fact that if he takes the epitome of maybe being different and he has fit in and enculturated himself and came to a different level, way above and beyond than he even thought he was capable of doing. He is an inspiration to our entire staff because he does the little things. Yes. The little things that go unnoticed, that are unseen. But Mr. John Sparnsley, we see you. Yes. You are our Support Staff of the Year winner. Come on down, baby.
Let's do it, Barnes. Let's go, Barnes.
I feel so humbled right now. Those were such nice words that you said about me. And I feel so at home here. And I've been to a lot of places. And I love working with your kids. I love this staff. It just seems like we get along so well together. And it's very special. What an honor. What an honor to be here. What an honor it is to work with your kids. It just goes on and on. But thank you so much.
Thank you. Let's give them a round of applause again. At this time, I'm going to ask our AJB Board President, Mr. Richard Haley, to come up. Give him a round of applause, please. After Mr. Haley, you will hear from Dean Perry and ABS, Mr. Wyatt, and then back to me. Mr. Haley.
Good evening. Those of you who haven't been up to school to meet more of the faculty than maybe your own child's teacher, you can see why I'm so proud to be the president of the board that makes the policy and makes the decisions necessary to not only keep the school open, but to grow the school. And the one thing that I want to leave you with we're going to give an award tonight. It's going to be our first Lifetime Achievement Award. In order to give that award, I have to tell a little bit of the history of both the presenter, myself, and the recipient. I came here from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, from West Philly, from a situation not unlike this neighborhood where we find ourselves at the age of 17. I was assisted and taken in by a family by the last name of Brown, Andrew J. Brown. I was then also, for the first time in my life as an only child, I had that older brother that I always wanted. And Andrew J. Brown raised his own son, but he made sure that I had what I needed to finish Butler and 2 law schools. And I celebrate my 44th year of practice. Things that I never could have dreamed of. I'll always be indebted to Dr. Brown, and tonight I get to give his son and my brother the Lifetime Achievement Award, Reverend Tommy Brown. Would you come forward? Reverend Brown gets this award as he was on the first, he helped open this school in his father's name. And it wasn't easy. And I wanted him to have this Lifetime Award and thank him for all the years of service to the school. Tommy?
I'm gonna get somebody. But to all of you all, beautiful, to teachers, beautiful children. You all listen to this on radio. We don't call them the Harambe kids. We call them children. Just messing with you. But again, to you all, and to you all, you are not our future. You are our presence. Get my gift. And to all of you all, have a great day. And thank you, Mr. President. I'm gonna get you. Before the next award is given out, we have an award that I want to personally give. In an age where there seems to be many walls wanting to be erected, we have an individual that tears down walls and builds bridges. And we're very proud of the accomplishments that she has done. Number 1, increasing our enrollment. Number 2, helping us translate and interpret with our Spanish community. Number 3, being integral in our bus process and helping kids get home safely at school, making sure she doesn't leave the building till the very last kid is at home. Number 4, working with our dean team, the principal, our office staff, to make a difference on a daily basis to make sure that the voices of her children are heard. The list goes on and on for the things. She gives new meaning that you may be small, but she's dynamite in a small package. And I want to give this award to Miss Celia Ceballos. Connecting to the community award for connecting all of us together, because this right here, all the different faces, colors, backgrounds, religions, this what makes this country great and makes AJB special. Thank you for doing that for us, Ms. Ceballos.
Thank you so much. I wasn't prepared for this. I really appreciate it. I had never been in a place where I had noticed so much love from teachers and especially Mr. Hill. He is a man that has worked so hard to make sure the school turns around and your kids have the best education. And it's been a pleasure to work with the board members as well. They work so hard. They really care for your children. And I'm proud to be part of this school. And NHA has brought to me so many opportunities. And I am very happy. But I always said every day when I wake up, if God takes me today, I know I have done a difference. And that's the most important thing. I'm sorry, I'm a crier. And I just want to say thank you to you parents, because I see how much you guys love your kids and are involved in their education. And without you, we couldn't have done this. You guys are present. You guys want the best for your children, and we see it. And without your help, we couldn't get anywhere. So I really appreciate it. I thank you to everyone here. Everyone has done an amazing job, and I'm very proud of it, Andrew J. Brown Academy. Thank you.
He saved the school, and he believed so much in his staff. He believed in me and a lot of us up here before anyone else did, and he makes this a great place to come every single day. He makes this a family. So please stand and celebrate as we recognize Principal James Hill as our champion.
AJB colors. I'm already getting the message. It's short and sweet. That was actually part of my acceptance speech. Thank you for having me back. I'd like the following two people to stand up, because I've learned so much from them. Number one, I'd like Jim DeCorn to stand up first. Where's Jim? Is he still here? Oh, there he is, Jim. He's our senior DSQ. Other person I want to have stand up is Miss Stacy Bennett. She's my DSQ. They're my bosses, and they tell me I'm kind of hard-headed and stubborn sometimes. But Jim DeCorn told me sometimes, not sometimes, but all the times, when you talk about others, talk a lot. But when you talk about yourself, talk less. And I will always remember that, sir. And Mrs. Bennett, fresh and hot out of the gate, she's holding it down. And she told me, she goes, James, you don't have to tell me that you're good. You don't have to talk about what the school is doing, because we still got more to do. And you know something? We're not at A yet, so I appreciate that too. I listen. I want you to know that. So thank you. The next person I want to stand up. First person, I want to isolate her because she's my John Barnsley in my life. She does the little things that go unnoticed, but after 15 years of marriage, I'd like my wife, Christy Hill, to stand up. Christy is everything and I'm not. My wife puts up with me, and she humbles me every day when I come home. Remember, you're still a father. Remember, I still have expectations of you. Remember to take out the garbage. remember, I need to go shopping and you're watching the kids. So I appreciate you, honey, and I just want to say to you, I see you every single day, even though I should tell you more. So thank you. I would like my 3 kids to come up here with me. I want my son Justice, my son Peyton, my God, and my baby girl Reagan to come up here. We reflect the AJB family. My son has been through a lot of adversity. I'm not going to go into it, doesn't like to talk about it, but now he's a scholarship athlete, going to play football in college next year. My little one here, he's trying to be a hoop star. I love the death, Peyton. And my baby girl who thinks that she's my favorite, but these two fight over, but this is my baby girl. This is my baby girl right there. I love her to death. And I want to thank all 3 of you for being here tonight. It means a lot to me. Thank you. No one knows the dedication that you guys put into your kids. Everyone in this room has a story. The staff here has taught me and shared with me their stories. It's incredible the things that people have done. There's a teacher right now in this building who just took in a foster daughter. She's amazing. There are so many things that are happening in the school behind the scenes you just don't know. There are so many people that are working tirelessly and effortlessly, just putting forth all kinds of effort to make sure that these kids are fed on a daily basis, from the custodians to the lunch folks, to the parents, to everybody. This award that I have been bestowed upon is not about me. It's more a reflection of you. And more importantly, all of you. You guys are beautiful. This whole school is beautiful. This whole school is amazing. I've never seen a more beautiful school in my whole life. I didn't quite see when I walked in and someone cussed me out on my first day of work, but I saw quickly that there was promise, prosperity, and hope. And now that hope is being realized. With that, everybody, thank you for hanging in with us. We got more work to do. I'm proud of this whole staff and these kids, the children at this school. And with that, thank you so much. Thanks for coming out.
Awesome job. At this time, I'm going to ask that we have some board members, AJB board members that are here. I'm going to ask that you would stand so that we may honor you at this time. Let's give them a round of applause. Just a few of them here tonight. We just want you to know that we so appreciate you guys. We really do. Thank you so much.